today I'm going to do another Halloween look, and this is a really sort of strange look that I have used an inspiration from sort of different styles. I was really inspired by the Tim Burton kind of look, Tim Burton, the dolls that they have in the movie, sort of fantasy style, and sort of a corpse bride look meets Tim Burton movies. So anyhow, this is going to be a really sort of creative look, and I hope you stay tuned for the tutorial. It's going to be really fun, so enjoy! So the first thing that I did is I applied my foundation, and then I used a matte white eyeshadow to pale down my skin. I used a Kabuki buffer brush. I used the MAC 182, but you can use any buffer brush that you have. I just used that matte white eyeshadow and put it all over my face to really give me that white look, similar as I did in the vampire video. So now I'm going to start on the eye, and I applied Art Deco eyeshadow base, just so that you have a bit of a sticky base. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my MAC 239 brush, and I'm going to pick up some of that same white matte eyeshadow, and I'm just getting a bit of that onto the brush, and I'm going to apply it just really close to the lash line. And then I'm just using whatever is left on that brush just to blend that out a bit, just so you get a bit of a base color going. Then I'm going to take my 217 brush. I'm going to get MAC Copper Plate eyeshadow. It's a matte eyeshadow. It's sort of a gray brown color. I'm getting that onto my 217 brush, and now I want to make this sort of triangular shape. So I'm going to start right at sort of the inner corner, and I want to take that all the way up to where my eyebrow starts. Then once I get to the top of the eyebrow, what I'm going to do is just from the eyebrow to the outer corner of my eye, I'm going to just pull that down and kind of over the crease area. So you're kind of doing like a crease here, but then you're taking it all the way up to your eyebrow, and that's going to give you that shape that you want for this look. And I'm just filling out that middle area as well with this. On the inner part, if you make a mistake, you kind of just want a crisp edge. So you could either use tape. I've decided not to use tape right now. So I'm just brushing away where I went over. That's going to remove a bit of the foundation, but that's okay, we can fix that later. And now I'm going to pick up, with that same 217 brush, I'm going to pick up a bit of carbon and just really tap off the excess so that you don't get a lot of fallout. And now I'm just putting that basically right at the top where my brow starts. Then once I have a bit of a base going, you want to just follow that line that you made before. So now I have that shape done, I'm going to take a stiffer brush, and I'm picking up some shroom onto that brush because I've used all matte colors now. So I'm just going to use this as a highlight. It's not very shimmery, it's not sparkly or anything. It's just sort of a not entirely matte eyeshadow, and I'm just going to put that as the highlight. So now I have that done, I'm going to take a black eyeliner, and the one that I'm using is from Ben Nye, and now I'm going to make this this eyebrow. So what I want to do is I want to make that sort of unnatural shape So it might be easiest to actually use a small angle brush. So I've drawn in that eyebrow shape and I just kind of overextended it as I did with this one. So it's just kind of continuing the eyebrow down. And now because you've got it like this, it kind of gives that sort of sad eye look that that I've seen with sort of Tim Burton, not the actors, but the cartoons. So now I just want to set that, and so I'm just taking a bit of carbon eyeshadow and I'm basically just going over top of those brows. Now for the bottom part, I want to make this downward eyeliner. So I'm taking that Ben Nye pencil again. I'm going to start at the outer corner. This is just right on those lashes. And I'm just drawing a really soft line in. It's not my waterline, it's just on the outer part, right where the lashes are. And then I'm going to use that small angle brush again, just soften that line up a bit. And that line you can take all the way in. Now on the outer part, I want to pull it down just like I did on the other side. So what I'm going to do, and it's necessary to have a really sharp tip on your pencil. This is a bit dull right now. So I'm just going to sharpen it. So now I've got a nice sharp tip. And then what I'm going to do is now I'm going to make, and it's kind of hard, you have to make it a bit, kind of just have to make sure that it matches the angle of the other one. So something like that. I just made a little line. And now I'm going to use that angle brush again. Take it and just pull it down. Then I can go back with that pencil and just sort of fill in the outer part. Then to set it again, I'm just using carbon again. Going over that pencil area. Now I'm gonna continue this line. Oops. Just made a little mistake there. I'm just going to take that line angle brush again. And that's just basically going to connect this with your upper lid. Alright, so what I did now is I finished up the brow and then I did this contouring up here, down here, and this contouring is basically the same that I did in the vampire video. So if you don't know how to do this, or you want to really know the detail how I did this, then please go check out my vampire tutorial because I explain in detail how I did it. And what I also did now is I glued on these two little rhinestones, and they're supposed to look like teardrops. I mean, I saw that you can actually get teardrop rhinestones. I just didn't feel like buying them, but you could even put these closer to your eyes if you want. I just wanted them a bit lower, so that just kind of gives the effect of a teardrop. And now what I'm, oh, and also lashes. if you want, you can apply lashes. I think it would look really fun if you applied lashes maybe just on the bottom. Or you could apply ones on the top. Maybe you can get some sort of spider leg looking lashes, some kind of weird looking lashes. I just don't feel like I'm applying them right now. So I just don't have that many lashes left. So anyhow, but you can definitely do that. I just put on mascara now. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just line my waterline, and this is just a white eye pencil. So anyhow, now I just applied the white kohl pencil, and now I'm going to do the lips. So what I did is I just have on, my lips are a bit dry right now. So before you do this, you might want to exfoliate your lips. I tried to do it before, but they're just really dry. So I just applied some Vaseline and exfoliated before. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to first just white out. I'm going to just basically erase my lips with concealer. Then I'm going to just set that with a bit of blotting powder. I'm going to just take my kabuki and just powder them. So now the lips are really sort of the same color as your skin. And now I'm going to use Velvetella, the one that I've used in a few other videos, but I just think it's perfect for this kind of Halloween looks. And as you see, I'm not following the natural shape of my lips. I'm making a very rounded shape. So now you can see I've made this very rounded shape within my lip liner. You just want to make sure that the sides line up, just on those sides. And now I'm going to fill in my lips with Scarlet Empress by NARS. So now I've filled in my lips. Now you can either just leave your face like this. I mean, it kind of just already looks a bit extreme, but I'm going to draw in those stitches that a lot of the Burton dolls seem to have. So I'm going to try to do this. Okay, so I drew in this squiggly line, and now you just want to make the stitches. Okay, so now I have those stitches on, and what you can do, because it looks a bit weird right now, is you can use that angle brush again and make it look sort of more like a wound. So I'm going to just cast some shadows, and I'm going to just take that angle brush and just really gently sort of make shadows below. Okay, so now you have those stitches. You can even do, you could do stitches up here or whatever you want. And you could just now leave it like this again, but since it's Halloween, again, I'm going to use that fake blood to really make this look like a wound. I'm going to just place this Okay, so the blood is on and it just looks not that great because that blood sucks. So what I'm going to do is I want it to look a bit more bruisey. Now I'm going to take a bit of blue-brown pigment and just apply it with a 217 brush sort of around the blood area. It's probably not ideal because it's not a matte. If you have a matte eyeshadow that looks kind of bruisey, then use that. I just don't have anything. But this really gives that sort of bruised look. Okay. And now for the final touch, I'm going to apply Grape NYX gloss. And that is pretty much it for the look. So like I said, if you really want to set this makeup as I showed you in the fairy video, oh god, I can't find it, but anyhow, oh here it is. Use the Ben Nye Final Seal, order this stuff online, and you would just spray it on maybe 2 or 3 times, and that's going to set the makeup so that it lasts all night. So anyhow, this is a bit of a crazy look. It's using a bit of inspiration from Corpse Bride, Tim Burton style, and just wanted to do another Halloween makeup look. You can obviously leave off the blood if you don't want the bloody look and just do the lips with the stitches. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I'm gonna see if I'm gonna do any more of these Halloween videos. I might. I'm not sure yet, but if I have any more great ideas, or if you want to post any more ideas in the bottom, then go ahead and do that. I'm not going to promise that I'm going to do any more, but I might, if I'm really inspired by one of your ideas, then I might do some more Halloween looks. But yeah, these are really fun. I hope you've been enjoying watching these as much as I've been making them. So that is it, and please stay tuned to my channel. I'm gonna have more looks coming up. If I do one more Halloween, then it's gonna be a really cool one, and if not, then I'll have other looks coming up. So that's it. So I hope you enjoyed that. Take care. Bye.